My last Japan video had the men being menaces and the women just not surprised. As always, to some of you, here's your reward. Currently 7 a.m. here, and I wanted to start my day off right by just losing faith in all humanity. So this Japanese law I heard about, but I didn't think it was actually true, and this one absolutely blows the other one out of the water in terms of what the Japan. So since my last video was clearly to the benefit of a certain group of people, I wanted to see if there was any laws that actually benefit women here. What I came across was a lot better in Japan since divorce has been legalized. There was something called a cooling off period for women. If you're wondering what does this mean, it means a lot worse than what you're probably thinking. So from what we talked about before, you would know about kosekis and how it doesn't matter who the actual father is. If you are married, it's the husband names that goes on the birth certificate. And if everyone disagrees, you have to go through a lengthy court process just to fix it to the actual father. And this law ties into that. I feel like my last two videos can be categorized into a series called Why is the birth rate so low here? It's a mystery. There is a law where if a man and a woman get divorced here, the man can go and get remarried the next day. But the woman has something called a cooling off period, where she had to wait 6 months to remarry to another man. She's cooling off. I love the wording because the only cooling off thing I know is with consumer items, so it's just like, yeah, that tracks. In 2016, this was later amended so that the 6 months was only 100 days. So I love how everywhere around the world, not even just Japan, but everywhere, when women get rights, it's like it's so like carrot in the stick, just dangled in front of us. We never get the actual right. We get the tease first. We get the tease. It was only until last year in Japan that they decided that it's unconstitutional and women could get married the next day. However, there's still a lot of stipulations around kosekis and how to determine paternity if a woman does get remarried right away, because you can tell the lawmakers just did not want to do it. The reason behind this is so illogical in my brain, especially because I'm sure most of you have heard in Japan cheating, I don't want to say it's normalized here, but it's kind of normalized here. Not every couple, obviously, but it's so easy. It is so easy to cheat. If you saw the love hotels with how many people there are. So this law doesn't make sense with the reason why it was in place. If a woman gets divorced, she starts dating somebody new. How do we know who the father is if she gets pregnant? Was it her ex-husband or was it the new guy? The reason why this doesn't make sense to me, cheating exists, infidelity exists. The woman can cheat at any time, whether she's married or not. So how does this law prevent confusion around that? I don't know about like a few decades back. There's still a lot of fine print when it comes to pregnancies, as if paternity tests don't exist. I'm gonna use the same sign off as I did with the last one. Go to Japan and have a long-term life here, make sure you look up the rules around things you wouldn't even think about. Don't just assume they're the same in your home country because that sounds logical.